Please welcome Kenichiro Yoshida.
Welcome to CES 2022. Thank you for joining Sony's press conference. Throughout the past 2 challenging years, we have reaffirmed the importance of our purpose: to fill the world with emotion through the power of creativity and technology. This purpose drives our corporate direction of getting closer to people, including creators and users. As a creative entertainment company, our care for people and the planet are an essential part of our corporate responsibility. We want to contribute to the betterment of society and the planet through our businesses and technologies. Starsphere, our space inspiration project, provides a view of Earth from space. We want people to feel the emotion of seeing our planet and to value it more deeply. We are also supporting people who are affected by COVID-19 and have put effort into important social justice work.
In 2020, the Sony Group established 2 funds, one to support those around the world affected by the global pandemic, and the other to contribute to social justice. Sony Global Relief Fund for COVID-19, established in April 2020, is a $100 million fund that supports the frontline workers, children who represent our future, and people in the creative community who have been deeply impacted by the pandemic. The various support efforts we are making through the funds are driven by the ideas and passion of our diverse employees across the Sony Group. We are committed to continue to support communities in need for a sustainable society.
Racial injustice is a worldwide issue that affects our employees, artists, songwriters, consumers, and society at large. As a company, we've taken a firm stance on driving support both monetarily and by taking action through partnerships and community involvement. The Global Social Justice Fund, which began June 2020, is a $100 million fund with a mission to align with community partners and stakeholders to help advance bipartisan solutions in 3 areas: civic and community engagement, criminal justice reform, and access to education. Today, we are on track to connect with nearly 400 community partners globally, supporting organizations that are working to break down social justice barriers in local communities around the world that directly impact vulnerable and historically excluded populations. These populations are disproportionately impacted by hate crimes and racist sentiment. Treating all people with dignity and respect and creating equal opportunities for everyone is one of Sony's most important codes of conduct, and therefore will continue to drive changes because all voices must be heard.
With everything we do, we want to enable people to connect more deeply with those who share the same interests and form stronger bonds within our communities. In the music field, we recently worked closely with Adele on her new album, 30. Her vision and raw emotion, so beautifully produced and performed, has resonated with audiences around the globe. Now, let me introduce other initiatives that are getting us closer to creators by helping them bring their vision to life. The first is virtual production. As we showcased in the virtual film set in 2020, based on our Ghostbusters IP, Sony Innovation Studios has evolved its virtual projection solution to create a streamlined workflow. We have advanced asset capturing, creation, and real-time rendering technologies. However, one of the most important elements in virtual projection is the LED screen. Our crystal LED can deliver the creator's intention by projecting bright images with high contrast and vivid colors, as you can see from this image of Demon Slayer. Also, creators can combine the crystal LED and virtual projection capabilities with our Venice camera for cutting-edge results. Through our virtual projection technology, we can seamlessly shift creators from one place to another, from where they are to where they want to be. In addition, AirPeak, which we recently introduced to the market, transports creators to new and unreachable places. By expanding their perspective, AirPeak enables video creators to explore new frontiers for visual expression. Sony Xperia smartphones continue to inspire users to become creators. Our Xperia Pro I features alpha imaging technology and the 1.0 type image sensor found in our RX100 Max 7. It maximizes creativity for image and video capture and allows you to share your stories in real time. It's clear that with virtual production, drones, and smartphones, creativity has no limits. We have also developed exciting collaborations between Sony Group companies and empower creators to transform their creative assets into new forms of entertainment, from games to movies. By combining ideas and integrating people, we leverage our agility in shifting people to new contexts and new worlds. From here, I'd like to ask our special guests to share how we partnered with them to venture into the uncharted. Let me begin by inviting Tom Rothman, Chairman and CEO of the Sony Pictures Entertainment Motion Picture Group, and superstar, Tom Holland.
Ooh, thank you, Yoshida-san.
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How are we?
We're good. Congratulations, dude.
Congratulations, boss.
All right. Right now, Tom is in the #1 movie on every country, everywhere in the world. So that's that buys you a day in Vegas.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, something to be very proud of.
Very good. Well, we're proud and we're grateful.
Yes.
It's
like my
rainbow.
second home.
That's right. That's a photo of our lot at Culver City, where a lot of the great
My car
technology.
parking space right there.
Yeah.
That's where I park my car.
You park your car wherever you want, buddy. But that's where a lot of the fabulous technology that Yoshida-san referred to is set up, and we use it all the time. But no rest for the weary or the wicked.
No.
We're here to talk about the next big swing,
Okay.
Uncharted. So tell me, you play the games?
I'm a huge fan of the games. I hadn't discovered the games until I started making Spider-Man Homecoming. And one of the luxuries of making these Spider-Man movies is they're made by Sony. One of the luxuries of working for Sony is PlayStation. So all the actors' trailers were outfitted with the best TVs and the newest PlayStation. And one of the games they'd given me was Uncharted. And making these big movies, naturally, you can be in your trailer waiting for 4 hours while the DOP is messing with lights and cameras and all that sort of stuff.
The bane of my existence.
Right, I can imagine. So my best friend and I, while we were making Spider-Man 1, started playing the Uncharted series. And as soon as we started, we didn't stop. I remember them trying to drag me out my trailer to come back to set. I was like, no, we're about to complete this mission. Leave me alone. And then as I played the games and fell in love with the games, we had a conversation about the idea of making this into a movie and bringing it to life on the big screen. And here we are today. We're both very proud of the movie.
Yep. And you are now Nathan Drake.
Yes.
A little bit younger than the Nathan in most of the games. You haven't aged too badly.
Right.
But that's because you guys and the filmmakers, I gather, had the idea to show us a newer territory, a little fresher territory. Nate in his young 20s and sort of how he became Nathan Drake, how he acquired the skills. If you take a little bit maybe from Indy, how he got where he got the whip and the scar.
Yeah,
so
right.
Tell us a little bit about building the arc of Nathan.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I mean, as an actor, it's your job to develop the arc of your character and bring them to life. But when you're dealing with an IP that's as loved around the world as Uncharted, you need to build these relationships and these partnerships. Firstly with Neil Druckmann, then Naughty Dog, PlayStation, Sony Pictures, and Ruben, our director, was a great kind of facilitator of that partnership. And for us as creatives, we had to talk about what our goal was. And our goal was to bring this character to life in a new way, a refreshing way, while maintaining what we loved about the character from the games. We didn't want to lose the essence of the games. So for us as a team of creatives, we put our heads together, came up with this interesting take on Nathan Drake. And I'm delighted to say that I think we achieved our goal, that we created a film that has a lot of heart, that pays respects to the games, but also gives fans and people that love the games something new and something refreshing.
So staying true to the essence of the game.
Absolutely,
As
yeah.
you say, extremely important to you. And obviously, the essence of the game as serious gamers and even casual gamers, anyone who's brushed up against Uncharted would know, that obviously speaks to the relationship between Nate and Sully.
Sure.
And their very particular dynamic.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. In these big, big action movies, I often find that the heart and soul of the movie can be lost in the action. But what's so nice about our movie is you have this very tangible relationship between Nate and Sully, which is really the heart and soul of the movie. There we are, looking handsome. So for me, it was very important to build this relationship. It's about a young orphan looking for his family and in turn finding a family in the most sort of unorthodox way. But the heart and soul is still very much present.
Yeah. So we get the relationships, but it's an Uncharted movie after all.
Right.
So we better have some mind-blowing action
Yes.
in it.
Which is why your insurance policy is so high.
Yes, that's why. That's right. The rates keep going up.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But we obviously bend a lot of state-of-the-art Sony technology, virtual production, CGI, Sony Pictures Imageworks, etc. But on a movie like Uncharted, where the star does not wear a mask, right, as in certain other films, there's a lot of big analog action in it as well. And you're standing here, so you must have survived, but how was it?
It was tough. It was tough. I mean, I remember when I was reading the script after making 2 Spider-Man movies at this point, I thought this film would be a walk in the park. But the luxury of wearing the Spider-Man suit is so incredible. When I'm playing Spider-Man, I just have to do this bit, and then the rest of it is done on a computer. But here, you know, we're doing everything. We really made this film kind of in the way of like back in the day when you were a young producer, way back when.
Way back with D.W. Griffith, you mean?
Right.
Yeah, no, it's not that
You know,
bad.
we built practical sets. The ships in this movie are real. We put it on a gimbal that was it was bigger than this building and it could tilt on its side. So, you know, we were doing real practical stunts, real dangerous stunts. You know, I'm still nursing some injuries from that job, so thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
But it was amazing. And, you know, I think when you watch this film, you'll really feel the authenticity of the action and the fighting and the stunts, and nothing will seem fake.
We're very, very grateful to Tom. And as he mentioned, the filmmakers on Uncharted worked intimately with PlayStation to ensure that its perspective was reflected throughout the film. This would not have been possible without access to and close collaboration with the game's creators themselves. Accordingly, I'm pleased now to throw to one of the giant creative forces behind the genius of Uncharted, Naughty Dog co-president himself, Neil Druckmann. Neil?
Hi. As you can imagine, this is an exciting time for us at Naughty Dog. The original Uncharted launched back in 2007. Since then, the franchise has become known for its character-driven stories, globe-trotting, treasure-seeking adventures, and blockbuster set pieces. We're proud that Nathan Drake is coming to the big screen, giving an opportunity to reconnect with our fans as well as reach a whole new audience. The team behind the movie has put a new and exciting spin on Nathan Drake's origin while still retaining the spirit of what made the stories in the game so special. That sense of intrigue, spectacle, humor, and most importantly, the relationship between its characters. Seeing such a talented group of cinematic artists adapt Uncharted for this whole other medium has been incredibly thrilling. Tom Holland's interpretation of Nathan Drake honors his roots while still carving out a unique version of the charming scoundrel. This is just the start of our collaboration with Sony Pictures, and we look forward to expanding this collaboration going forward. We are thrilled you'll get to experience Uncharted in theaters this February, and we cannot wait to show you more of another one of our collaborations, The Last of Us HBO TV series. And we're dying to share with you the multiple game projects we have in the works at Naughty Dog.
Thank you, Neil. And as Neil said, we are currently developing numerous other film and television productions at Sony Pictures, such as Twisted Metal and The Last of Us on the TV side. On the film side, we'll be adapting the hugely successful action-adventure game Ghosts of Tsushima with the director of John Wick, Chad Stahelski. That game has sold over 8 million copies just since its July 2020 debut. On all of these productions, it's critical that we continue to work hand in hand with our partners at PlayStation Productions and Sony Interactive Entertainment to ensure that the end products are faithful to the spirit and the essence of the games. And apropos of that, I now have the distinct pleasure to hand it over to Jim Ryan to talk about their side of the story and the process of building one of Sony's biggest and most important constituencies, the gaming community. Jim?
Thanks, Tom. It's great to be back at CES. We couldn't be more excited for Uncharted and the vision of PlayStation Productions to bring our stories and characters to new forms of entertainment. We're just past the one-year mark in the life cycle of PS5, and we had a tremendous holiday season. None of this would be possible without the support of PlayStation fans and the invaluable contributions of the development community and our publishing partners. Under the PlayStation Studios family, we now have a total of 17 studios, and we're looking forward to seeing these teams shine as they unleash their creative talents and bring their own sense of innovation to our first-party content portfolio. Innovation on PlayStation 5 also extends to the platform experience itself. And in its first year, we've already added new features to the console, such as 3D audio on TV speakers and SharePlay between PS5 and PS4. This year, we're also planning to introduce a new tournaments feature on PS5. Innovation for us at PlayStation also means that we're going to lead the way with exploring new technology that unlocks new entertainment experiences. Virtual reality is central to that philosophy. Nothing elicits emotion quite like the VR medium. With next-generation VR for PS5, it's our vision to provide the ultimate entertainment experiences to players. Today, I'm thrilled to announce the official names for our next-gen VR system, PlayStation VR 2. And our next-gen controllers will be called PlayStation VR 2 Sense controllers. PlayStation VR 2 will introduce a new generation of VR games that enable players to feel a greater sense of presence and become more immersed within their game worlds once they put on the headset and wield the controllers. PlayStation VR 2 will bring together the power of technology with the creativity of developers. For gamers, that means experiences that can evoke a whole range of emotions. PlayStation VR 2 taps into the latest technology to deliver a truly next-gen experience that brings the player closer to the gameplay experience. We've developed new sensory features, enhanced controls and tracking, and upgraded visual fidelity. For example, with eye tracking, you'll be able to interact more intuitively as your character while allowing for improved social expression. The headset also has feedback, so players will feel subtle, responsive vibrations that heighten the sensations of their in-game actions. Visually, PlayStation VR 2 will offer a best-in-class experience with 4K HDR, foveated rendering, and 110-degree field of view. All of this is on top of the new PlayStation VR 2 Sense controllers, which enable players to feel and interact with games in a much more visceral way. We're also excited to announce that one of the biggest exclusive franchises on PlayStation will be coming to PlayStation VR 2. Horizon Call of the Mountain from Guerrilla Games and Firesprite Games. This is an original game built for PlayStation VR 2 that will take players deeper into the world of Horizon. Let's take an early look at Horizon Call of the Mountain.
Hi everyone, I'm Jan-Mart van Beek. I'm one of the studio directors at Guerrilla. Everyone at our studio is working to put the last finishing touches on Horizon Forbidden West as we get ready for launch. We're all very excited and can't wait to get the game into your hands on the 18th of February. It's only a few more weeks. Now, as you join Aloy on her journey into the Forbidden West, it's great to know that this is not the final frontier of the world of Horizon. In fact, it's only the beginning. Our teams have also been working on a brand new game set in the world of Horizon, which we are very proud to announce. And so today, we'd like to tell you that we're creating a unique new Horizon experience, one that has been built from the ground up for PlayStation's next-gen VR hardware. It's been designed to push gameplay, technology, and hardware innovation. And it truly shows what's possible with the hardware's best-in-class visual experience and brand new controllers, allowing you to interact and feel immersed in the world of Horizon in a whole new way. Now please enjoy this glimpse into our new adventure. Welcome to Horizon Call of the Mountain.
There. What's that tonic doing?
It's heading towards Storm's grasp.
It's headed towards us!
In 2020, Sony Interactive Entertainment jointly acquired EVO, the world's largest fighting game competition, alongside with a partner, RTS. While we look forward building on the momentum in the field of esports through EVO in 2022, we are also working to create new value and new experiences for the live sports community. Our Hawkeye innovations provide real-time vision processing and unique video replay technology to assist sports officials, right holders, and broadcasters. Their new skeletal tracking technology converts live movement from video into data using advanced AI recognition and image processing. This data can be used to generate three-dimensional content in real time. It provides opportunities to innovate in live sports entertainment. Recently, we have announced a virtual fan engagement partnership with Manchester City. This proof of concept will explore new ways to leverage Sony's technologies to engage sports fans from anywhere in the world. To talk briefly about our new trial to engage with fans, here's Ferran Soriano.
We are so excited to welcome Sony as our virtual fan engagement partner. This is our home, our physical home, the Etihad Stadium in Manchester. But now, we're putting together the technology and the entertainment experience of Sony with the knowledge and experience in global football from Manchester City and the City Football Group to develop new virtual experiences for the millions of fans that Manchester City has. Fans will be able to develop their own avatars and interact and enjoy in a virtual space like this. We have a number of new ideas, activities, and activations planned for the next weeks and months. I can't wait to show them to the world. For the Manchester City fans across the world, but also for all global football fans.
Across Sony business units, whether PlayStation or Hawkeye, we are committed to providing places for community engagement. Shared experiences of gameplay and sports are excellent examples of our ability to enable users to seamlessly shift from one place to another. As we look towards the future, we continue to see possibilities for new and exciting social entertainment space. Let me talk about the mega trend of mobility, another way we can connect people. We unveiled the visionless prototype here at CES in 2020 with the goal of contributing to the evolution of mobility. The human need for mobility will continue, and there is an opportunity to satisfy both people's desire to move safely and to be entertained. The excitement we received after the announcement of Visionless really encouraged us to further consider how we can bring creativity and technology to change the experience of moving from one place to another. And today, I'd like to show you a new visionless prototype. This is our new prototype SUV. Vision Nest has been developed on a foundation of safety, adaptability, and entertainment. Safety has been our #1 priority in developing a comfortable mobility experience. That has not changed when building this SUV. A total of 40 sensors, including Sony's CMOS image sensors, are installed inside and outside the vehicle to monitor safety. In terms of adaptability, the Vision Nest prototype is equipped with network connectivity, which allows us to build a vehicle that continuously evolves. It also makes it possible to personalize the cabin for each user. And with 5G, it enables high-speed, high-capacity, and low-latency connection between the in-vehicle system and the cloud. The Vision Nest also evolves mobility as an entertainment space and features our 360 reality audio, gaming experiences, and Bravia Core for Vision Nest, a fully integrated digital video service. We have learned more about mobility through our exploration of Vision Nest and from the various partners who have supported these efforts. With the imaging and sensing, cloud, 5G, and entertainment technologies combined with the content mastery, we believe Sony is well positioned as a creative entertainment company to redefine mobility. That being said, I'm excited to announce this spring we are establishing a new company, Sony Mobility Inc., to accelerate these efforts. And we are exploring a commercial launch of Sony's EV. Sony Mobility Inc. will harness the potential of mobility utilizing our AI and robotics. This is a bold step into the future, bringing our expertise in creating diverse and innovative solutions to the world. Thank you for being with us today. Enjoy CES.
I was a little girl and I was in my bedroom and I was listening to music. It just transported me into another world.
It's amazing how different it sounds. It's that thing where you don't know what you want before you've experienced it.
PlayStation Studios at its heart is a diverse and passionate group of storytellers. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling.
I use them because I love them. I think they're just absolutely amazing cameras, great features, and an incredible image.
360 reality audio, game changer for sure.
私が絶対にアスナを死なせない。
Daddy's home.
Stay liquid.
I did not kill Mysterio.